Hi, this is Kevin Souza. How can you believe wholeheartedly in your dream to achieve it? When you choose to believe, even when you don't know how yet, that helps provide the motivation and positive mindset necessary for you to take the action toward achieving it. It is easy to become discouraged or lack the energy or enthusiasm when you stop believing or lack a strong belief in your dream.
When I first got started in the home business profession 42 years ago, and 80 people turned me down, 80 people, and that's the exact number. I had a couple of home meetings at my home, and every single one of them turned it down. I was devastated. I was 18 years old, wet behind the ears, had no clue. I did a good job in bringing that many people to my mother's house, but something happened to me. My belief level was deflated. Now, I didn't realize that that was my choice at the time. I didn't realize that I chose to stop believing. I thought that because something happened to me, that's why I don't believe anymore. I believe an outside source was responsible for my instant lack of belief. However, that lack of belief had a thread hanging onto it, and today, 42 years later, I'm so grateful for that. And that was either they were all correct or my dream was correct. And I had a decision to make. And I did choose, obviously, my dream. But what I did was I isolated myself from friends and family who turned it down because I didn't feel like they rejected the idea. I felt like they rejected me. And when you feel like you're rejected versus your idea, and you have no mindset, personal development knowledge or training, there are rare cases in this world where that is irrelevant. Thomas Edison is one of them, right? And so is Henry Ford, and so is Napoleon Hill. But when you study and learn and hang around with successful people and come to these morning calls and participate with whatever you're doing in business, it's amazing how that positive input will shape your beliefs and help that. So for the first 10 years after that 80 people turned me down, I took zero action, except I read books, I listened to audios, I attended meetings, and associated with the successful people in the business. That was smart. What was not so smart was not taking action. And that's because I needed a lot of personal growth, but at least I plugged into something that was giving me that personal growth. But the challenge was plugging in was not enough. Although I'm not going to devalue it at all because it helped my mindset incredibly and helped me rewire my thinking. It took many years to do. And belief was what was stopping me, my lack thereof. I poked it with a stick maybe 2 or 3 times in that 10-year period, and every time I poked it with a stick, I experienced rejection. But that's because I expected it, because of my belief level. And when somebody said, does it work, does it work? I would be adamant about, yes, it does work, because I physically witnessed people who were successful. That's why I knew it worked. But I didn't know it would work for me because I didn't believe it.
How can you believe wholeheartedly in your dream to achieve it? Believing in your dream helps to cultivate resilience, determination, and optimism, even in the face of difficulties or setbacks. When you choose to be confident in your dream and in yourself, you will be more likely to persist and stay focused on your goals. Protect your belief, especially when things appear to you like they're not going your way.
And belief is such a valuable, oh my goodness. When you choose to believe, and notice I said choose to believe, then you will take the necessary action for as long as it takes to get the job done for whatever dream or goal that you want to realize. And that's why we read the self-confidence formula every day. That's why we read the major definite purpose every day. That's why you should have your goal in your pocket every single day. What you want to achieve and what you believe you can achieve. When you combine that desire with belief and physical action toward its attainment, you will continue to experience, well, what many label as failure along the way, but I label the failures along the way, the rejections that you'll get even when you do believe wholeheartedly, as lessons. And those lessons can teach you how to steer back into the right direction by taking action again and again and again. And so many people don't take that consistent action, and it's attributed to lack of belief. It really is. When you get right down to it and you look in the mirror, you say to yourself, do I really believe I can own that $500,000 home that I would love? Or whatever dream it is that you want to do. Travel, everybody's got different dreams. I'm just using an example. But when you do, then you will take the action necessary every day to get you closer to that dream. And when you experience the temporary defeat, by the way, defeat is only temporary when you believe and are willing to take action again. Defeat is permanent when you choose to make it so. So I just thought I'd just share that with you because it took not just 10 years, but for me, 20 years. 20 years out of my 42 years in the home business profession before I decided that consistent action was the answer to the belief that I have in my dreams. I hope I just saved somebody 20 years because all you need to do is choose to believe it and you can get her done.
How can you believe wholeheartedly in your dream to achieve it? Choosing to believe in your dream gives you the self-confidence and assurance to take risks associated with following your dream and turning it into reality. When you trust that you can succeed, you may still be scared to put yourself out there and give your dream a chance to flourish, but remember this: belief helps give you courage, but your courage doesn't stop your fear. Your courage doesn't let your fear stop you.
I just wanted to express my gratitude for being able to contribute to this call and to the community. So with that said, folks, I hope everyone makes it a wonderful day.